All right, so the steps to conduct research and evaluation in Native communities, um, as if I was the director of a local tribal program, I'm going to go over the um, I'm going to go over the steps mentioned in the article. So it talks about number one, establishing relationships. It does mention at times when an evaluator comes into the Native community, sometimes they act as experts or maybe that they know more information. So just keeping that friendly relationship, asking questions, not acting like one is better than the other. It says building credibility should start well before the development. If the tribe has invited the evaluator as part of a grant or proposal, the relationship should begin with the program director who can direct the evaluator to the right people in the community. And then after that, you should attend the Native meetings, ceremonies, different events to show that you are trying to get to know more about the Native community. Number two, it talks about appreciate history and culture. The evaluator should know a little bit about the history and culture of the Native tribe, which could be awareness, um, as well as personal histories of the individuals who are most likely to be involved in the study, maybe something they went through, trauma, their story, just getting to know the people before we evaluate them. Demonstrating respect. It says respect can take a number of forms, including the development of memorandum of understanding that includes a clear statement of the Native norms and values that are to guide the collaboration. I think during any evaluation at all, there should always be respect for both sides. It's important that the tribe has a tradition of making decisions by consensus, of not moving forward to all participants in a meeting have the opportunity to voice an opinion. So just making sure everyone's been heard and everybody's opinion has been taken into consideration. It also talks about proceed in community time. The evaluator should understand that study schedules and deadlines may be variance with the community's priorities, that Native and Western time diverge. Just respecting their time, understanding their deadlines and when things need to be done. Embracing a strengths perspective. The process by which the evaluator gets to know the community should include a systematic effort to appreciate its assets as well as its challenges. Engaging with community partners, securing support, asking questions. The evaluator should clearly state why they're there, what they're doing, their research skills, data collection, the mentoring, different things like that. Number 6 is be aware of community readiness. The evaluator should be aware that the program to be evaluated may need to undergo a careful and potentially time-consuming process of adaptation in partnership with the key community members. It could generate challenges for evaluation designs, involve multiple intervention committees, interviews, different things like that. Number 7 is about being transparent. Evaluators should remain candid about all their initial assumptions and expectations concerning how the research study will be conducted. Just being honest, giving everyone that's going to be part of the research study information on how you're going to do it, how you're going to go through the steps, just remaining honest and open. Number 8 is be respectful of research protocol. It says many tribes have established institutional review boards or similar Native bodies that have the authority to approve research protocols and oversee study guides. So just learning how they do their research protocol, how their board works, review boards, and just so you're not stepping on anybody's toes. Number 9 is respecting privacy. Should be focused inward on the particular context in which they are administered. Not all Native communities primarily interested in their own growth and development, but such comparisons across Native communities can also suggest that one community may be superior to another. So just respecting the tribe and where you're going to do your data and research is important. And number 10, employ blended research methods. The evaluator should also be sensitive to the needs to employ culturally grounded methods and data collection. So just being sensitive to the cultures, the differences that you may notice within the tribes. 11 is conduct reality checks. One of the most frequent complaints leveled at researchers in Native communities is that they have failed to adequately communicate their research findings. Being open about what you find, the data, and being aware of intellectual and cultural property rights. The evaluator should consult the Native communities in all phases of reporting and any oral presentations that present study results. Sensitive to community rights to control their tribe's intellectual, cultural property. And number 11, plan for sustainability. Many Native communities have experienced programs that come and go with grant cycles lasting no more than 5 years. The programs this end about the time they're fully implemented and the community members understand how the programs operate. So just planning for whatever is to come to last, to hopefully be able to carry over for longer than a few years. Making sure the grant cycle is able to last and be successful. Because it says it's imperative to collect and present study data in a way that will support the community's efforts to secure continued program support.